Hey everybody, it's Sam Jacobs. Happy Friday and welcome to Friday Fundamentals. We are recording this on a Friday. I'm in New York City. Our guest this week is the co-founder and CEO of DealPoint.io. We spoke to him earlier in the week. It's Tom Williams, as I hope you know, because it was a great episode last Tuesday. And we've brought Tom back on the show to talk about what are the biggest mistakes people make when they're developing mutual action plans. And his insights are really, really good. We covered them a little bit in the episode on Tuesday, but we want to reiterate them because sometimes you need to repeat great information so that it really is absorbed into your cellular structure. Now, before we get there, we want to thank our sponsor. Friday Fundamentals is brought to you by Outreach. Outreach triples the productivity of sales teams and empowers them to drive predictable and measurable revenue growth. By prioritizing the right activity and scaling customer engagement with intelligent automation, Outreach makes customer-facing teams more effective and improve visibility into what really drives results. Tom, welcome back to the show.
Thank you so much for having me. Sam, I want you to know I am wearing an Outreach hoodie and we are Outreach customers.
Thank you for saying that. And, Manny and Max and Mark and all of the folks at Outreach, I'm sure they're listening because they are avid, they're passionate, rabid fans of the Sales Hacker podcast. So they appreciate it. So first of all, it occurs to me that before I ask you the question, what are the biggest mistakes people make? Can you help us define? There might be folks out there that hear you and me say the phrase mutual action plan and don't know what the hell we're talking about. What is a mutual action plan? And then I will ask you our Friday Fundamentals question.
Sure. A mutual action plan is just a agreement or a set of milestones between today and your customer's ultimate success. So you need to agree what's going to have to happen to buy my product and for that product to do what you say it will do. If you spell it out, then they will understand that there are steps between now and success, and everybody's on the same page.
Awesome. Okay. So, and the last point you made, steps between them and success, is one of the biggest mistakes people make. So, what are the biggest mistakes people make when they're rolling out or trying to execute a mutual action plan in the course of a sales cycle?
So we know that we want to say, what are the steps between now and this product being implemented? But oftentimes people will end on the contract. So the last step in the process is signing the contract. And that does not make the buyer feel good. That makes them think that you're just in it for your gain. The smart thing to do is have the last step be them receiving the value that you promised. So that's not even implementation. It's all the way out past implementation. Say 90 days after implementation is when they'll first start to see the benefit. Focus on that and everything works back from there. The reason is that when you have a senior stakeholder coming in halfway through the deal, they say, what the hell are we doing this for? Everybody can point to that benefit and it will keep everybody focused on not slipping the deal. Because if the deal slips then that benefit's going to slip. So focus on the customer benefit and not on your payday. The benefit to you is that now, instead of it being this massive deal signing the contract, it's just step 5 of 10. And it's a means to an end, not the end itself. And they're focused on their success. They're a lot more likely to move forward and expediently towards their own benefit.
That's a great insight. I love that. Let's end there. I mean, I think that's the key takeaway, right?
Yeah. It's certainly the easiest one to fix.
Yeah, because you can fix it immediately and it completely changes the whole entire way that you think of. I mean, that's even when you just said it a little while ago, was a light bulb for me. So thank you. So Tom, the solution, everybody out there, is DealPoint.io. And,
yes.
And it sounds like a really great platform. And Tom's running the business the right way. He's self-funded it with his co-founder. It is profitable. They pay 100% of the healthcare premiums for their employees. They're just doing a great job. So we're excited about DealPoint, and we hope that you get some new customers by listening. But if folks want to reach out to you, what's the best way?
The best way is probably tom@dealpoint.io, or look for us at DealPoint on LinkedIn. Don't try to search for Tom Williams because there are 7,000 of us in the sales and marketing biz.
Have you considered starting a virtual? Have you considered starting a society of Tom Williams?
It's funny you should ask that, Sam. There is a LinkedIn group called People Called Tom Williams who do sales and marketing, and there are 20 or 30 of us. We're planning a massive fraud at some point in the future. It's going to be larceny of epic proportions, and you will never catch all of us.
Well, I look forward to following along in Thriller. Hopefully, you'll be played by Clive Owen in the movie adaptation. If folks want to reach out to me, you can. LinkedIn.com/the-word-in/Sam F. Jacobs. Thanks again, Tom, for being on the show, and hope everybody
so much
out
for
there
hosting.
is safe and sound. We'll talk to you next time.
Cheers. Goodbye.